With last night being a full moon, why don't we ask Gus what we can release? So let's do a breathing exercise so we can close out what's going on out there and focus on what Gus wants to tell us right now. And when I say I mean you. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so now ask, what do I need to release right now? So, my thought on collective tarot readings. Personally, I'm not really a big fan of them, but there's magic with the tarot. Just because you are asking this question, what can I release? There is somebody else who's watching this video who's also going to ask, what can I release? Your situation and their situation are probably two completely different situations. But because you both are going to get the same cards, you're both going to be able to connect to them differently. And that's where I think the magic of the tarot comes in, is that you can individualize what the cards mean directly to you. And so that's just kind of what I think the magic is behind the tarot. So ask yourself, what can you release? If you want to put it down in the comments, you're more than welcome to. And if you do also need a little bit of extra help in decoding what the message is, let me know, and I'd be willing to help you. So we've got the Devil in reverse. Let's see if I can make the glare not show up. The Devil is a part of the Major Arcana. Now, this is usually about addictions. Maybe it's your spicy side, the things that you probably don't want to do, or the things that you think that might be bad. Now, because we've got a reversed card, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So, I don't really think that you need to block it. I think this is going to kind of be interpretive of each of your own thoughts. It depends on what you're addicted to. Maybe you do need to release something that you're addicted to. Excess scrolling, watching too much TV, eating too much junk food, that kind of a thing. Maybe there is a habit that you might need to look at releasing and letting go of. The Devil is also associated with Saturn, the sign of Capricorn, and the element of Earth. And Earth is associated with our health, our body, and our money. So be a little bit more grounded, something a little bit more in this earthly plane. It could also be materialism, envy, temptation, fear, greed, all that kind of stuff. Then on the next card we have is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now again, we have an Earth card. Pentacles is associated with the element of Earth. Earth again is our health, our body, and our money. And the Four of Pentacles is a keeping of resources close to you. It's a fear of letting go. It is a fear of that someone's going to take things from you. If you look, this dragon is in front of his cave and he is protecting it with all of his, with as much of his strength as possible. So with it being in reverse, again, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So there's a tendency maybe here, or a ask from Gus to be a little bit more lenient with your resources, be a little bit more giving without expecting something back in return, kind of a thing. There's a little bit more of the Six of Pentacles in there. But the Four of Pentacles, I would just think it's more of, you have something to give, so give it, kind of a thing. In putting the cards together, again, we have two Earth cards. So we're going to say, our health, our body, and our money. So take something slow. I know that this is something that you probably want to release fast, but sometimes breaking habits is just as hard as making them. To make a habit, like 25 days or something of doing something consecutively makes a habit. Try to think of it that way as releasing the habit. Doing something consecutive, maybe doing part of the things that maybe dwindling, maybe just for numbers sake. Let's say on day 25 you did something 25 times. Then on day 24 you did 24 times. On day 23 you did it 23 times. Like, and just kind of dwindle it until the habit is no more. I also getting kind of like a replacement. How can you replace the habit with giving something to somebody else? How can you replace your greed, replace your envy, replace your temptation, and replace it with giving to somebody else or giving up of your resources to somebody else? Now that's going to be totally interpretations up to you and your individual life, but I am going to leave it there, and I'm going to ask you to let me know what you got in the comments. If you are one of those people who do like to give energy back to your tarot reader, if you want to like, repost, favorite, comment, and follow me, you are more than welcome to. And then I'm also willing to give you a clarification card. If you want to send me $5 here, I can do a clarification card for you. When you do send the $5, please let me know it's for this reading, because I do them every single day, and I want to make sure that I'm giving the right clarification card to the right reading. With that message being said, let's do another breathing exercise so that we can take this message and reflect on it out in the real world. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. I hope this helps.